Think and Grow Rich, Chapter 7, Decision, the Mastery of Procrastination. Welcome back to the audiobook of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, your guide to unlocking the secrets of success. Today, we're diving into Chapter 7, Decision, the Mastery of Procrastination. This chapter is a wake-up call. It's about making firm, fearless choices and acting on them without delay. If you're ready to take control of your future, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and let's get started. So, what does decision mean in the context of success? Napoleon Hill says it's the ability to choose your path and commit to it, no matter the obstacles. It's the opposite of procrastination, that habit of delaying, doubting, or overthinking. Hill studied hundreds of successful people and found one common trait. They made decisions quickly and changed them slowly, if at all. Indecision, on the other hand, is a dream killer. In this chapter, Hill shows us how to master decision-making to turn our desires into reality. Let's start with a story from Hill's time. He tells us about the founding of the United States itself. In 1776, 56 men gathered in Philadelphia to sign the Declaration of Independence. This wasn't a casual choice. Signing that document meant risking their lives. Treason against Britain could lead to execution. Yet, these men made a firm decision to fight for freedom. They didn't waver, even when the odds seemed impossible. Their decisive action birthed a nation that became a global powerhouse. This story shows that bold decisions, backed by commitment, can change history. Now let's bring this to the present. Think about Howard Schultz, the man who transformed Starbucks. In the 1980s, Starbucks was a small Seattle coffee roaster. Schultz, then an employee, visited Italy and saw a vision. Coffee shops as community hubs, serving espresso drinks. His bosses rejected the idea. It was too risky. But Schultz made a decision. He left, raised funds, and bought Starbucks himself. He acted fast, opening stores across America. Today, Starbucks has over 38,000 locations and a $120 billion valuation. Schultz's quick, firm decision turned a small shop into a global icon. So, why is decision-making so powerful? Hill explains that indecision creates a vacuum. Fear, doubt, and missed opportunities rush in. Successful people don't wait for perfect conditions. They gather enough facts, trust their gut, and act. Hill calls this reaching decisions promptly, but it's not about being reckless. It's about confidence in your goal, the burning desire from Chapter 1, and the courage to move forward. Once you decide, you close the door to excuses and open the path to action. Let's look at another example. Consider Serena Williams, one of the greatest athletes ever. Early in her career, she faced a tough choice. At 17, she could have played it safe, sticking to junior tournaments. But Serena decided to go pro, competing against seasoned players. That decision wasn't easy. Critics doubted her, and the pressure was intense. Yet, she committed fully, training harder and believing in her talent. Her decisiveness led to 23 Grand Slam titles and a $250 million net worth. Serena's story proves that bold decisions, even when scary, pave the way to greatness. So, how do you master decision-making? Hill gives us a clear process. First, align your decisions with your definite goal. Let's say you want to be a top software engineer by 2033, earning $200,000 a year. Every choice should move you toward that, taking a coding boot camp, not chasing unrelated careers. Second, gather facts, but don't overanalyze. Research boot camps, read reviews, and pick one within a week. Third, act immediately. Sign up, start studying, and build a project. Hill says, procrastination is the enemy. Decide and move. Another key idea is sticking to your decisions. Hill warns that successful people change their minds slowly. Once you commit, give it time to work. If you decide to start a business, don't quit after one setback. Look at Arianna Huffington. When she launched the Huffington Post in 2005, many called it a risky bet. Blogs weren't seen as serious media, but Huffington stuck to her decision, building a team and refining her vision. Her persistence paid off when AOL bought the site for $315 million. Her story shows that staying the course, even through doubt, leads to success. Hill also emphasizes the importance of independent thinking. Don't let others' opinions sway you. Seek advice, but make your own choices. Hill calls this having a mind of your own. Take Kanye West, a polarizing but undeniable success. When he transitioned from music to fashion, critics laughed. Rappers didn't design clothes, but Kanye decided to launch Yeezy, ignoring the naysayers. He studied design, partnered with Adidas, and built a brand worth $1.8 billion. His independent decisions, rooted in self-belief, created a legacy. You can do this too. Trust your vision, even when others don't see it. Now, let's address a common challenge: fear of failure. Hill says fear fuels indecision. What if you choose wrong? What if you lose money or face rejection? Here's the truth. Every decision carries risk, but indecision guarantees failure. Hill suggests using autosuggestion from Chapter 3. Affirm, I am decisive, and my choices lead to success. Visualize yourself making bold moves and winning. This builds confidence. Look at J.K. Rowling. She decided to pitch Harry Potter despite rejections. Each no stung, but her commitment to her decision created a $25 billion franchise. Fear is temporary. Regret lasts forever. Let's make this practical. Hill's process for decision-making is simple but powerful. First, define your goal. Write it down like, by 2033, I will own a bakery generating $150,000 annually. Second, identify decisions that support it. Should you take a baking course? Work at a bakery? Start small with a pop-up? Third, set a deadline for each choice. Say, enroll in a course by next week. Fourth, act on your decision. Sign up, attend the first class, bake your first cake. Fifth, stick to it. If the course is tough, keep going. Your decisions shape your destiny. Another lesson is surrounding yourself with decisive people. Hill says your mastermind group, from Chapter 6, should include those who act, not hesitate. If you're launching that bakery, connect with entrepreneurs who've done it. Avoid chronic doubters who stall your progress. Look at Mark Zuckerberg. When he built Facebook, he surrounded himself with decisive partners like Sheryl Sandberg, who helped scale the company to a $1 trillion giant. Your circle influences your ability to decide. Choose wisely. One final point. Decisions require courage. Hill says every big choice feels like a leap. That's okay. Courage grows with practice. Start with small decisions. Pick a new skill to learn. Commit to a workout plan. Each choice builds your decision-making muscle. Take Ellen DeGeneres. She decided to come out as gay on her sitcom in 1997, a risky move that could have ended her career. But her courage paid off. Her authenticity inspired millions, leading to a talk show that ran for 19 years and a $500 million net worth. Her decision changed her life and the world. That's Chapter 7 of Think and Grow Rich. You've learned that decision is the mastery of procrastination. The Founding Fathers, Howard Schultz, Serena Williams, they all made bold choices and acted fast. Now it's your turn. Define your goal, decide with confidence, and move forward. Your future is one choice away. What's one decision you're ready to make today? Drop it in the comments. I can't wait to hear. If this audiobook lit a fire in you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell to catch Chapter 8, where we'll explore persistence. You'll find the next chapter in the playlist linked below. Until then, keep deciding, keep acting, and let's grow rich together.